Right. Okay. So we are live, I think. Yep, we are. Good. Good. Now, as you can probably tell by the title screen here, and the fact that I have outright stuck it in the title, we are going to be playing Ultimate Apocalypse today, but I have enabled the campaign. Or rather, I have downloaded a slightly altered campaign. It's still the Kaurava campaign, but it's, you know, it works a bit better. Let's put it that way. So, let's just post a few links. Like, where's... should probably also get up my chat, that would probably help. Where's OBS? There's OBS. Oh, we've not dropped any frames yet, strangely. I'm quite surprised. Where's Twitter? There's Twitter. Alright, we'll do that as well. Apocalypse campaign. Chaos. There we go. That'll do. Oh, there goes the... Yep, there goes the thing. There we go. Alright. So, chaos. Yes. Sorry, I've got to do all that stuff before I start the stream, because otherwise, you know, nobody comes. That's just sadly a fact of Twitch streaming. Hey ho, hey ho. Alright. So, hello, welcome. Ah yes, it is, isn't it? Yeah, right. I was thinking hard difficulty. What do you think, Gilbert? Because, honestly, I played hard difficulty with the Necrons yesterday. It's not actually as bad as I thought it was originally. Yeah. Right. We're doing that then. And we're playing as Chaos, of course. Playing as Favarius Canaran, or however you pronounce that. Okay, so... Yeah, I noticed that when I played, oh, yeah, it was vanilla, wasn't it? I played vanilla, and okay, I've noticed that my chat isn't showing up. I might have to move that a bit. I've noticed that I'm also kind of covering up the thing up here with the... Yeah, okay. I've really laid this out very well. Oh, it doesn't matter.
Welcome to the single player campaign.
Shut up. I don't care about the tutorial. Yeah, alright. Even the Imperial Guard. I don't know about Imperial Guard. I've never actually... Okay, so the first thing that we get in terms of Honor Guard is Plague Marines. That, for some reason, have the icon of cultists. That I don't know. I mean, the first thing I got yesterday when I played as the Necrons, I attacked this territory here, Kir Harad, and I got death marks. And every single map from then on, except the strongholds, was super easy because I could just hunters from hyperspace them directly into the enemy's base, take out their workers, take out their SP capturing squads, and then they couldn't do anything. Sadly, we're not going to be able to do that with Plague Marines, but they are still powerful in their own right. So let's go give them a kicking. Now, this is the Dark Eldar we're fighting, so we're probably going to get trounced 1 or 2 times, but, you know. Seeing though it's only the first mission, if I get murdered, I'll just restart. I feel that's fair. I mean, the Dark Eldar don't play fair, so why should I? That's the way I see it. God, the bloody light is... The thing is, I don't want to close my curtains completely, because grenades and AoE, yeah, that's probably our best bet. Right. And there's renegades. Yes, I remember you mentioning that yesterday. We'll just get cultists for now, I guess. Do they... Mind you, later on, their mortars might be quite good. And by later on, I mean like in about, I don't know, 3 minutes. I'm not talking end game here. 20 to 30, mandrakes are 40 odd to 60 odd, I think. Although we have more models, so... I did not build a second heretic, and I didn't activate forced labour. Silly me. Right. 2 plasmas online. Should probably go straight for an armory. I think, seeing as though we're fighting Dark Eldar, I wonder if Raptors would be our best bet. Just to sort of go up against their mandrakes and tie up their scourges and warriors. Raptors, yeah. No, not two. That's complete overkill. Right. Okay. Nice. Let's go forward a little bit. That is true, bikes do have drifting. I never buy bikes. I just never really considered them worth it. I'll give them a go. Might as well. I mean, with the drifts, the mandrakes shouldn't actually be an issue at all. Actually, no, don't. Capture the critical location with the Raptors, it's probably unwise. They've got better things to do. They're better than tacticals and normal kill Space Marines. I'll give them a go, why not? Right, who's capturing there? Is it mandrakes? It's mandrakes. I can't see them, so it must be mandrakes. There it is. There they are. Hold on a minute. This is the Alpha Legion, right? Why are the Raptors grey? Interesting. Yeah, mandrakes aren't going to do much against the Raptors. Although, in larger numbers they might, and with their commander there. Yeah, that's Use a little ball summoning thing with the leader. The tainted Auspex. Drift! Drift to the ends of the earth! Ah, they're running. They're running. Charge! If we can get off their workers, we can send them back a little bit. Okay, we want to get that, and we want to get tier 2 on the way. Don't run away, kill the Archon! If they have to rebuild him, then that's less souls that they can use to use that soul steal ability. Or Screams of the Damned, or anything like that. Nope. Faravius, there we go. Faravius, what are you doing? I asked you to attack the Archon, and you decided to attack the Tower of Loathing. But sadly, he's faster than us, so... Tortured slave. Well, they'll now be tortured with chainswords. Let's get the cultists to start actually doing something rather than just standing there. Where's my other cultist squad? There it is. They've got 2 halls of blood. That's a tad awkward. Yeah, they're going to start getting up quite quickly. Hellions! That's very annoying. Oh, I can't get any raptors now, can I? Did you just use that Amicus Vice thing against me? Because if so, that would be very annoying. Drift! There we go. I think it might be time to leg it. I think we've outstayed our welcome. How are we doing? Build a turret there. They're not following us. Well, the Hellions are following us, but nothing else is. Oh no, it's following us now. Thankfully, he's not got that spewer thing yet. Armory, yes, thank you. It's probably wise. My thing not out yet? No, my Hellsmith is not out yet. Right. Target the Archon. Target him down. Get another raptor. And squad cap increase. What happened to my bike? Did my bike die? No, it's still... What are you doing over there? Aside from the fact I ordered you over there, probably. Right. Okay, let's stick another tainted all specs down there. Let's go nick their strategic point. If we can keep them trapped in their base, then, well, that'll be useful. I want to finish them off quickly. Yeah, you're not wrong. Unfortunately, I've not really got anything to go in its buildings at the moment. Oh, God. There's Soul Steal. And there's Screams of the Damned. Ah, bikes do not have morale. Run. Nope. They've got Amicus Vice. Or Amicus Vice, however you say it. Is he on range stance? I think their commander is on range stance. Yeah, I think I might have given them a little bit too long here. If we can get some Vindicators out, or the like biggest equivalent, Chaos equivalent. Right, worship Nergal. And their regen is greater than the amount of damage they're doing. Perfect. Oi! Stop attacking my Havocs! Let them get set up. I'll give them an autocannon. They've got a homunculus. Wonderful. Is it homunculus? Yes, it is. Right. Deal with the bikes. Yes, that's... Stop doing that! It's annoying. Worship Nergal again. Where are my people? They're over there. Havocs, target the bikes. The auto cannon's doing some damage to that. That's something, I suppose. Aspiring champion, get some grenades. No, those are smoke grenades. They're not really doing much range damage. Crack grenades are probably better. Oh, you haven't built power generators. Plasmas for cultists and turn to range. Alright. What the hell? I look away for a minute and my commander gets... Whatever. Right, get the commander out again. Okay, right. Get an auto cannon, get 2 more havocs. And get plasma guns on you. Oh, they're starting to get a lot of units now. And they've got some decent range on them as well. Can we lure them out? Yes, we can. Right. Worship Nergal again. You say it was a moment during madness, but, well, you seem to be doing it a lot. Crack grenades. Target the bikes, target the bikes. Yes, Nergal champion. This is a lot more intense than I was expecting for the first mission. Did they just use War Frenzy? They just used War Frenzy, didn't they? I'm losing raptors left, right and centre. I think I need some Khorne Berserkers. I can't get Khorne Berserkers because I've not got a sacrificial circle yet. You, go make a sacrificial circle. Right. Thankfully, it looks like the majority of their units have been killed. So let's go and try to take out their halls of blood. And yeah, I know about Crucible of Souls. Have they unlocked it yet? I'm guessing they have unlocked it at this point. Scourges, get rid of them. Get some Chaos Bikes just because. Crack grenade over there. Crack grenade over there. Goodbye, bikes. I'm fairly certain I have to research it from the Homunculus Laboratory. It seems like you're fairly decent position. Just use that. You know, I've just realised I've not started not upgrading, researching anything. Champion of Nergal's nearly there. Right, can you target down that wall of blood, please? I think we've nearly won this one, so I think listening posts are a little bit of a moot point at this point. But it's always worth doing anyway, just in case. It's funny, I've not played this in like 3 days. Well, I say 3 days. I've not played Chaos in about 3 days. No, I played them yesterday. Yeah, I played them yesterday, didn't I? So really I should be a lot better than this. I am forgetting even the basics. Definitely get Chaos Icon Bearers. And another Aspiring Champion for you. Now, I don't like the fact there are Scourges over there. They are getting quite irritating. In fact, you know what? We should probably move out of that area. Bikes, go deal with the Scourges. Burn out! Whee! More bikes. Who needs bikes? Ferrus, can you... Or Ferrus, or... Feravius. Ah, maybe that's the correct spell. Hold on a minute! Have they got a base over here as well? Have they got a Hall of Blood? No. Not yet. Where's he gone? And why are my people over here instead of attacking their main base? That would be more useful. Take out the listening post. It's irritating. It offends my sight. Once again. Feravius has managed to get himself killed. What an idiot. I mean, we're not. No, let's not blame the person who's commanding them. Of course, that would be silly. All right. Screams of the Damned again. I hate the fact that Screams of the Damned is so spammable. It's very annoying. And burnouts. Stop them firing their dark lances, please. Right, you guys deal with the Scourges, because they are anti-vehicle. Makes sense. Yeah, that's pretty much Dawn of War in a nutshell. If you, as soon as you look away, boom! Everything that you wanted to make sure you actually kept has died. Like, for example, I've just lost all my cultists, so I now can't use Nergal. Oh no, there are some there. They're getting murdered very quickly, though. There appears to be a lot of mandrakes around here. You got Tainted Auspex, use it. I think my Vindicators are doing more damage to my own units than they are anything else. Is it worth getting another machine bit? No, just do that. Yeah, Vindicator shooting HQ's generally the idea. But they keep changing targets. And we have actually got a Raptor squad that survived. In fact, both our Raptor squads have survived. That's clearly they had the favour of the Dark Gods. Clearly more than Frivorous did, or Frivarius, or... I'm going to pronounce his name differently every time I say it, so just get used to it. And I got 2 bits of war gear, one for a 3-to-1 kill ratio. Yeah, that one's pretty easy to get, to be fair. It's a lot easier than it sounds. Especially when you're playing Chaos and things just don't die. Alright, what are we getting? Well... Hold on a minute. Eliphas the Inheritor permanently ascends to become a mighty demon prince. That is not Eliphas the Inheritor. Eliphas the Inheritor is currently being tortured in the warp at this point. Assuming this is considered canon, because I know the Kronos campaign was considered canon. Was the Kaurava campaign considered canon? Was it mentioned in Dawn of War 2? I can't remember. But it shows how much testing was put into this when something that simple gets through. But hey ho. I think this, if it was mentioned in Dawn of War 2, it was definitely mentioned far less than the Kronos campaign was, because obviously you've got Damien Thule, you've got Eliphas as well. So yeah, and apparently, is it Tarkus? No, not Tarkus. Avitus, the Devastator. He apparently took part in the Kronos campaign as well. So I don't know, the lore of these games tends to get a bit muddled. Hey ho. Right, so yes, what are we getting? I mean, he seems to die quite a bit, so... And we're fighting Dark Eldar, so I think the helmet would probably be a good choice. And the armour. The helm and the armour of Alfarius, eh? I mean, isn't he going to want that back at some point? Because, you know, he's... Although, isn't Alfarius a demon prince at this point? I don't know. Like I said, lore tends to get a bit muddled. I mean, there's so much of it out there that it's like, well... Detected, infiltrated, armour. Yeah, that's... I mean, how much does that increase it? Yeah, that increases it by, like, nearly 1,000. And gives extra damage. Gives 50 extra damage. Like, how much does the Man Reaper give? Oh, okay, that actually gives more. Okay, never mind. But, yeah, I think that's probably... wise. Though, what's the radius on the detect infiltration? It's probably only like... a couple of meters at best. Right, let's get... Where is their HQ? It's over there. When I say HQ, I mean like their main army. Not their HQ. Same as cultists? Possibly. Speaking of cultists, Plague Marines for 225 planetary requisition. Yeah, that's balanced. Kind of like Death Narcs for 225 planetary requisition. It's is it 225 or was it? No, it was 325, wasn't it? I don't know. The Necrons tend to be a bit more expensive on the old planetary requisition, but and you can get Havoc Marines as a the thing. Those two are both ancient gates, which are utterly useless to us. I'm dropping a lot of frames all of a sudden. Thanks, thanks internet. That's very helpful of you. Raptors and Corn Berserkers, yeah, but not the Berserker Champion, because the Chaos units used to be champions. Yeah, I know, stream almost died. It's unfortunate. Unfortunately, a bit of a issue with the internet. I mean, if I was using Streamlabs OBS, then I would just use variable bitrate. But because I'm using the standard OBS Studio, I don't actually have that option. Right, well I'm guessing we might as well just go for Raptors next. Not Raptors. Havocs. Because they are quite strong. Oh, does it now? I did not know that, to be honest. Huh. That's actually quite helpful. Because, I mean, the main thing I hate about the campaign is not necessarily the turn times, because I mean, let's face it, I've played Total War Warhammer 2, but it's every time you start a new campaign, welcome to the single player campaign for Total War tutorial, or however it goes. Right. Okay, so we've got Plague Marines, we've got Fiverus in his new armor, or Fivarius, or whatever. So let's get the Chaos Temple. Let's get 2 of those. There we go. Okay. I normally play, like, since I've been playing with Flumpy, I've usually used yeah, I usually use automatic reinforce. I need to remember that I don't have that on anymore. I mean, it doesn't matter too much at the beginning of the game, but and I've just realised I didn't put forced labour on again. It's a bit redundant at this point. Indeed is. Right. I also haven't reinforced my workers. Yeah, the problem with the automatic reinforce is if it triggers at the beginning of the game, it can consume all your starting resources, especially if you're playing a race where reinforcing is really expensive, like Chaos. Yeah, I tend to just... well, beforehand I did just use Overwatch. But, yeah, I don't know. Right, now they can get rad launchers, toxin sprayers, everything else needs tier 1. Yeah, I suppose it is. Let's get an armory. I mean, I really shouldn't be boxing it all together like that, but if we can get as many around the generators as possible, then yeah, that's something. Right, now I'm guessing normally position 4 is over here on this map, so we should probably go pay them a visit. Because I don't want them to start getting too built up. You know what you're doing. All that. Toxin sprayers and plasma got new models with Nergal Blades. Ah. Did not know that. There's a lot I don't know about Chaos, actually, to be honest. For the amount that I used to play them, yeah, I really don't know a lot about them. Although, to be fair, I mean, ever since the Necrons came out, I just play Necrons, or I've mained Necrons since Dark Crusade. So, eh. There's nothing inherently wrong with Chaos. Which is very heretical to say. I'm sure I'll get some comments about that once this goes up on YouTube, but nah. Right. Okay, rad launcher or toxin sprayer. Oh, we got a slave chamber. Okay, maybe this is position 4. Because they appear to be based up there. Yes, yes, they're up there. Right. Oh, they got poison blades. Right. Hold on, it says at the targeted location. Better luck with toxin sprays. I suppose it's nice to give them a taste of their own medicine, because I imagine... Ah, area effect weapon. Even better. How much damage is... Jesus. I think in between missions, our Chaos Lord has been taking steroids, because he just took down a slave chamber really quickly. Stop soul collecting. Right. Now they're really good versus... yeah, that homunculus is really good versus morale, so... Okay, guys. How's everything going? Let's stick on Overwatch for you two. Stop knocking him back. Just encircle him and kill him. And let's try and get some Havocs out as soon as possible. Yep, that all the blood's going down really quickly. Corrodes armor, spreads poison, decreases movement within 10-meter radius. That's pretty good. Oh, lordy. Don't forget to get more plasma. Yes, plasma. Yes. Heavy weapon increase. That'll probably actually serve us better than I also noticed that I have done exactly the same thing I did last time, and not built more power generators. Kill the Archon! Plague the Archon to death. And the warriors, preferably, as well. If we can reduce their damage output, the better. Alright. Now, while they've all run off, they're getting a Dark Foundry. Oh god, that's not good. I'm definitely going to need some Havocs now, because they've nearly got vehicles out. I know the first thing they're going to build is Talos. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of this campaign. Well, I say I have. Well, I was playing it yesterday. Obviously not streaming it. I wonder if that affects vehicles. Nope! It does not affect vehicles in the slightest. Ah, yes, Nergal worship. Thank you. Speaking of Nergal worship, where are my cultists? They're over there. Right, my units are starting to die. This is kind of awkward. Right. You. Run. Okay, we're going to need the Havocs before we can... Yeah, we're going to need the Havocs, I think, before... Oi! When did you put that Tower of Loathing up? Go break it. And why exactly do I have heretics just sitting in the middle of nowhere? Right. Get some regeneration going on. Right. Now, obviously they can see me, but are they going to waste all their resources trying to rebuild this constantly? Oh, did I just... I might have just sent in some cultists to die accidentally. Oops. Get the champion in Nergal. Squad of Noise Marines. Can you get Noise Marines as Nergal? Yes, you can. You just can't get rubrics. You know what, just capture that. Right, now, I am tier 2. Tier 1, sorry. So, let's start getting a machine pit out. And let's get some Chaos Icon Bearers. Let's get a Noise Marine Squad. Why not? As stated, good against morale. Hold on, no. Auto cannons first. Ah, of course. Tech Marine, yes. Right. Now, is it worth attaching my champion of Nergal to the Marines, the Plague Marines? I don't think it is. Noise Marine champion, why not? Chaos Icon Bearer, might as well. Is the Blast Monster actually any good, or should I just keep them with what they've got? Oh, stream's dying again.
Do not trifle with me, worm. What would you have us do?
Stream dead? Oh, for God's sake. Are we back? Right, looks like we're back. Are we back? Say something in chat if we're back. Yeah, okay, good. Good. Right, okay, let's pause the playback. Maybe that will free up a little bit more bandwidth. In the meantime, 2 Vindicators. They're 3 each. Okay, I'm going to need a vehicle cap increase. Maybe just set up a forward position over here. And power upgrade, yes. And increase weapon position. Not that I can do it at the moment because I need 250 power. There we go. Though it's probably better to just upgrade all your listening posts. I think that gives you more. Depending on how many you have. There's a slag deposit. Ah, slag deposit. Can you tell I don't play this map often? Okay, let's build a thermo over there. So where's their slag deposit? It's there. I imagine they've already got that. Okay. And I have unlocked Eye of the Warp. I honestly forgot that was a thing. Alright, let's... So where are those icon bearers? Right, so... one of you can join the Plague Marines. And... do I have an... let's get another Plague Marine squad. How many Plague Marines do I have? Well, that went well. I just marched directly into my units and got immediately blasted. Let's... maybe put a thing here. Might want to take the critical point. Yeah, good point. Speaking of taking stuff, where are my cultists? There they are. Yeah, I get the sneaky suspicion that they've nicked that point. Given that there are mandrakes coming from that direction. Let's go have a look, see. Yes, they have. Thankfully, they've not built anything on it yet. Alright, we've stuck him on that Havoc Sword. I don't know if I really meant to, but we'll do it. Tier 4... no, that's not Tier 4, that's Tier 2. I could have just stuck this guy on Overwatch, actually. But yeah, just get plasma ranged. Where's the other one? There we go. Problem resolved. Now, what about that particular point there? Let's build a machine pit there. Right, that has a Tower of Loathing on it, but it's a slightly unupgraded one. Crack grenades. Okay, Vindicators are very good against Reaver Jet bugs, apparently. When they can be bothered to actually get involved. Alright. Hold on, am I not? Oh, they're Noise Marines, not Havocs. Kill the Raider! Ah, that's why... yeah, that's why they're going over there, because I started attacking that position. Right. Go away! Leave my builders alone! Well, you say they're too strong. I beg to differ. And we shall put those plasma generators around this in order to make it a little bit faster. I can't remember if it counts if it's on a corner. Was that their entire army? Because if so, that was really, really pathetic. Yeah, Dark Eldar are annoying. There's not really much we can do about it, to be honest. Except kill all of them. Yes, that will do. Should probably put that on. They've been mined not mind controlled as such. But yeah, so far though, they've actually been manageable, which I'm quite happy with, because honestly, yeah, alright, get the demonic rune, might as well get it. It's got 5,000 hit points now. That's pretty good. Where's that predator, by the way? I mean, I know it's come out somewhere. There he is. Nice predator sitting there. Right. Raptors are doing okay. I say they're doing okay. There's a lot of not bright lances, dark lances around here, and I don't like it. How's my upgrade going? Oh, it actually finished. Okay, where's my... No, not a machine pit, a demon pit. There we go. Don't forget weapon upgrades. On which squad? They've got weapon upgrades, they've got weapon upgrades, they've got weapon upgrades, they've got weapon upgrades. They've got the Blast Masters. I still don't know if the Blast Masters are any good though. I mean, I might as well get them, I suppose. Because they require setup time, whereas the normal weapons don't. Ooh, yes, squad size increase. And we'll get that as well. Yes, I know, I don't have enough thingy-me-bobs, but squad cap, whatever. Luckily, it looks like we're sort of pushing through. I forgot to put you on range stance, so you've all died. That's unfortunate. Destroy structures. That's something, I suppose. We'll do that. And we'll get them to infiltrate, because it sounds useful. Now, strangely, he can get upgrades. I'm not sure if he's supposed to. Ability, which... Where are my noise marines? There they are. Doom Siren. Demoralize any squad within 60 meters. So it's just a drain more than an actual complete demoralization. That's funny. In this mod, the strongholds are easier because the simple battles because the AI doesn't use units from the mod. I mean, that would explain why I managed to in tier 3. Nearly. No, I am tier 3. Right, Nergal Blade. We're getting it. What's also good about this, in fact I can get 2. What's also good about this is that you get 1,000 relic resource by default. We'll get 1 with a las cannon. Speaking of, where are my other predators? Wait, I don't feel like... mind you, the other lesser relic units are... yeah, that tier. I'm still a tad concerned that the chat's not showing up on the screen like it should be. I mean, it doesn't matter too much for, like, now, because obviously you can see the chat on the... you can see the Twitch chat when you're here live, but for the VODs it makes it a little difficult for people to follow. I don't know. I don't know what people prefer, to be honest. And get another one. Yeah, I mean, considering Plague Reaper is specifically for Nergal, I'd imagine that, yeah, it would probably. And you. And now suddenly all of them are poisoned, and now they run away. Right, stick it there, and then stick another one over this side. Yeah, Plague Reaper is just a Baneblade of Nergal. A rather powerful one at that, from what I've heard. Let's get this here, 1 relics. You can never have too many Plague Reapers. I mean, it says like 100 to 112 range damage. Don't let that fool you. It does more damage than that. Let's probably buy like each weapon does that per second or something? I don't know. I don't really know how the damage is calculated in this game. I'm guessing that's per hit, but I don't know. Right. Do some more Nergal worship. That's slightly unfortunate. It seems to be holding its own, but are you going to actually turn and fight, or yeah, that's better. Right, kitty. You can just ignore those. Actually, let's just ignore those. They got some units up there, but it doesn't matter too much. Their incubi are coming in. Well, that's not really much of a concern. Third Plague Reaper, might as well. Alright, I've really not done this well. Let's get him out of there. Charge! Thankfully, because they're like relic units, they've got like 33,000 health. Yeah, I'm trying to sort of get them to do something. Looks like I've already killed most of their infantry. Get rid of that horde of blood. And those scourges while you're at it. I think that's their last. Is that their last proper building? It might be. My Plague Marine, not Plague Marines, Possessed Marines have done great. They've only lost 1 squad, well not 1 squad, 1 model. I've only got 1 Plague Marine squad. I swear I built a 2nd. Have I just left them up here or something? I swear I built a 2nd one. Yeah, somehow I don't think I'm going to need Terminators at this point. I think I've pretty much won. Unfortunately, I can't see where then the last infantry production building is. Ah, it's over here. They're trying to set up a new base. I probably should have guessed that, really, to be honest. But hey-oh. I mean, I could nuke them, probably, but details. I just hope that I've not lost my my Honor Guard Plague Marine squad, because that would be kind of awkward. Sure, they're only 225 planetary requisition, but that's like, at the moment, that's like 3-4 turns worth, maybe. Actually, no, it's probably not that. It's probably like 2. That's beside the point. Well, I can't wait to be fighting some other races, so I don't have to put up with morale breaks every 13 seconds. I mean, what's the cooldown on Screams of the Damned? It's something like 20 to 30 seconds, I think. Just because I can, I have the warp on your power generators. Yeah, it seems like it's every 20 to 30. You guys, you should probably get involved. Oh, we didn't destroy that building. Jesus, Marines. Doing well. Worship Nergal, just because. Where did you come from? They got a portal somewhere. They probably got a portal. In fact, no, they have got portals somewhere, because there was some invisible stuff over here. Last I checked. Unless they just ran away earlier. Let's move these forward a bit so that one can fire its las cannons. Right. Even without using abilities quite as effectively as I could have, yeah, we've done quite well here. Forge, might as well. So the problem is, when I focus on making sure the combat's going well, I completely forget my economy. When I'm making sure that my economy's going well, I completely forget the combat. So that's rather unfortunate. Havoc Marines have been earned, and have we lost? No, we have not lost the Plague Marines. Good. But I swear I built a second one. Right, okay, let's get Havoc Marines. Havoc Marines cost more than the Plague Marines. That's sensible. Alright, let's see. So if I hit escape, will this go any faster? Yes, it did! I'm out of that. Luckily, I brought another. I knew I was going to be streaming for a little while, or as long as my internet allowed me to, anyway, given the frequent angry red box of death at the bottom of OBS saying that my bit rate has gone to absolute shit, but hey oh. Right. Well, there's only one real place. Yeah, I've noticed the buffering myself. It's because, well, I did when I had the preview window on. I've turned the preview window off now, so in theory, maybe it'll go a bit better. I don't know. The problem is that literally everyone, well, not literally everyone, but the vast majority of people are on the internet right now because the UK is in lockdown, essentially. At least it's supposed to be. People are ignoring the government advice and all that, and getting told off by police. But obviously they're then ignoring the police as well, so... I mean, the police can issue fines, but it's not exactly... You can't fix stupid. That's the best way of putting it. Yeah, you're in the UK as well. A fellow UKer. Right. Let's see how this goes. Specifically Welsh. Ah. I did used to have a friend who was from Wales. He, like, whenever it was cold, he would always be in shorts and a t-shirt. I'm not sure if that's a Welsh thing or if he was just immune to the cold, but... I know this map. I like this map. It's a 3v3 map. No, don't do that. So, those Havoc Marines. They're grey as well. I thought we were meant to be the Alpha Legion. The Alpha Legion are blue, usually.
Thank you, Master.
People used to wear full-on coats in summer. That would I would probably be one of the people wearing coats in summer. I mean, normally I wear like jumpers and stuff like that, but even when it's warmish. But nah, I don't know. Wait, hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not fair. That's cheating. Ugh. Ah. It's wearing hoodies now, eh? Hoodies are alright. I know they've got like the sort of stereotype as being associated with like chavs and stuff like that, but damn it, hoodies are comfortable. I don't care if they've got that stereotype. I will wear a hoodie and I will. Well, I say I enjoy it. Yep, auto mod. Hell for message for a reason, hostility. Apparently you are being hostile, Killbots. I mean, I'm not sure when the term chav suddenly became this. Hold on a minute. They've got auto cannons. Yeah. I might be able to kill off their base now. Let's go have a look-see. Mandrakes. Get back from the mandrakes. Oh god. Right, set them up. Like tiny Reaper cannons. Yeah. I'm not complaining. Right. I can't worship Nergal because I'm not tier 1 yet. Just wonderful. Alright.
Thank you, Master.
Right. If you could please reinforce, that would be nice. Right. No, I need to be tier 1 to worship Nergal. Yeah, Desecrated Fortress required. Jesus! That's going down quickly. Wow, yeah, those are good Havoc Marines, I like them. And keep in mind, they're 325 planetary requisition. So, you know. Okay, let's... You know, I've just realised why it's not like why the morale thing is such a problem. It's not necessarily because of Screams of the Damned, although that doesn't help. It's because they've all got cages on them. Don't run into a turret. Right. They're not doing as much damage to that. Probably because their morale is still gone. Yeah, Dreadnoughts do have autocannons. I don't think you can get them until tier 2. We're behind a mountain, so shooting them. Yeah, there are some projectiles that just seem to be weirdly not blocked by mountains and line of sight. It's like a lot of the Tyrannid projectiles, particularly like the their turrets, they're not blocked by mountains or anything like that.
Thank you, Master.
That I didn't even finish building.
We're here for the dark gods.
Right, I'm guessing that's them. Yeah, that's them. So tear through that. Are they being killed? They are being killed. What's shooting them? There's a Tower of Loathing there. Right, go shoot that Tower of Loathing. Right, worship Nergal. There we go. Well, this one was easy. Let's get a Dreadnought. Let's check when you can get the auto cannons for them. Or does it come with it automatically? Oh dear. twin-linked autocannon. No, you can get it. You can get it first thing. And like twin-link las cannon is tier 3. Mega melter needs a
Whatever you
chaos
desire.
armory, which I haven't even bothered to build for some reason or another. So, hold on a minute. He's orange. Why is he orange? I don't understand this colour scheme. It's supposed to be Alpha Legion, damn it. Ah, dear. So, I never tend to... Yeah, I know. I mean, this is more like... So these guys are more like the is it the Iron Warriors? Yeah, the Iron Warriors, the grey ones. I don't even know what colour scheme that is. I don't remember there being an orange one. But hey ho. Unless the Iron Warriors do use orange as well, I don't know. No, they're Alpha Legion. He is... yeah, he looks like he's still Alpha Legion as well. Well, clearly we're playing just Chaos Undivided in general. Clearly that's the intended purpose here.
Whatever you desire.
Which would... well, I mean, technically Chaos Undivided would be the Black Legion, but... I don't know. I mean, I've always preferred the idea of Chaos Undivided than like dedicating yourself to one specific god, particularly when you play demons. I mean, with Chaos Space Marines themselves, it's generally better to dedicate yourself to one specific god because there's no reason not to, unless you want access to all of the units. But then you can't get a secondary commander, so apart from obviously the sorcerer.
Enemies of the dark gods.
You are getting killed again.
My lord, does what cannot please you? Annihilation.
Kill everything! Now, where's the portal? Slave chamber. There's a hall of blood over there. Go shank it. Or auto cannon it, actually. Get that. Yes. I don't know if it's just because I've got the autocannons as well, but these Chaos Dreadnoughts don't actually seem that bad. I tend to just go straight for Vindicators, but Chaos Dreadnoughts seem alright. Vindicators are also more expensive, I've noticed. And I like how the Archon just strolls past. Oh, my base is getting killed. Well, fuck it, I'm going back to Commoner. Let me guess, they've got stuff the other side as well.
We will control this entire world. A point at a time.
Alright. Well, we're mainly dealing with structures at this point, so I might just get auto cannons on them.
Does the gifts of the chaos gods great one? Yes, master.
Oh, turret!
Way, master.
Let's kill it.
We will serve you. And in return,
So far, the... oh dear. I'm fine. Yeah, so far, the Dark Eldar don't seem to have put up much of a fight, except on the, well, on this map, anyway. Yeah, there's a relic there, and there's a relic there, but I think it's safe to say at this point we've won. There's very little, yeah, there's very little resistance that they seem to be putting up at this point. I didn't even upgrade my, let's get rad launchers. Just to see what they like. So you get us here. You get it. Let's see what that looks like. That looks pretty cool. So that's basically a missile launcher. And it looks like he's more targeting our units than... Oh wow. I did a lot of damage over time. Oh, right, okay, yeah. Yeah. It appears that they do not have a base there, thankfully. Now I imagine... And I'm not going to be able to... 375. That's decent. Right, now, they are there. Are they going to try and attack us, or are they going to go there, then try and attack German's Pass? If they move there, then I might want to... I might want to reinforce German's Pass, because I'm not going to have any of my Honor Guard. Cool. They did not actually move. So apparently they've got a Mandrake and a Warrior squad. They've got basic squads as Honor Guard. So, in theory, we should be able to deal with that relatively easily. It depends on how much war gear he's managed to accrue. But then he's not really done anything. Then that doesn't really mean anything, because the AI just accrues things without actually so much as lifting a finger. Well, it's our best territory to attack, because that's 2 defense, that's 7 defense. And then once we get access to the Krune's ancient warp gate, is it warp gate? Ancient gate raiding. I can just go to any planet I want. I don't have to worry about these two. The only reason to go for them would be the requisition. So yeah, screw it. We'll go for the Parmenian Hearth and get ourselves some Khorne Berserkers. That will certainly be better than just throwing my cultists in to screen for my not cultists, plague marines and havocs. Oh, I know this map. This map takes for freaking ever. Right. Okay. Let's go find their base. Well, actually, no. Let's not. Well, let's go find the base with the raptors. We'll use them to scout. It's probably wise. Khorne Berserker plus Plague Marines, OP combo. Yeah, I can see why, because, I mean, if you've got the Plague Sprayers, that's area of effect, Khorne Berserker screening, so yeah, I can see why that would be a rather potent combination. Right. And now I think normally they spawn on this. See if there was any Tomb Spider on the guards. I did not, though I imagine there is. Okay. Yeah, we're not going to be able to fight that with just raptors. Though, I think these raptors have better HP bars? Or longer health bars, I think. Maybe? Right. Let's get Nergal. Yeah, I'm just going to go with Nergal until the Dark Eldar are dead. That's going to be my go-to. I mean, I don't mind going the other gods, but Nergal's just the best one to deal with Dark Eldar, because your units will never die, even though the morale might break. They're super useful. If enemies kill your units, you can use them to restore the bodies up and resurrect other squads for free. Yeah, I know, but then so can the resurrection orb. Although it does have a cooldown associated with it. That's generally the one drawback with resurrection orb. Although if you have it on both your Lord and your Destroyer Lord, then yeah, that can be quite powerful. Like, I think I had a game where I had my Lord with the Resurrection Orb and a Destroyer Lord. And I sort of, you know, every time my units died, they just got back up again, like my entire army. And I beat the Tau through attrition. Cryptek has good resurrection to it. Oh yeah, the Cryptek does have passive resurrection, doesn't it? What's going on here? Right. Okay, let's move in here. It looks like the Dark Eldar AI has decided to break today because they're just training mandrakes. That's usually a sign that it's broken. Usually. Not always. Could also be a sign that it's just not really sure what it's doing. But it might recover. There are grenades on their warriors. Oh yeah. No grenades. I mean, the fumigating smoke did quite well. What weapon upgrade should I get for the raptors, I wonder? Sprays. Yep, definitely cultists, plasma gun, plasma guns, plasma. Why not? It's not like they're going to be in ranged combat anyway, really. Actually, that's a good point. I don't have them now. Okay, it's too late now. I don't have any anti-vehicle. Just in case they do something more than train Hellions and Mandrakes. Alright, sticking them both on range stance. I'm not sure what's going on. Alright. Okay. Move forward. There's a hall of blood. Ignore him. He's just being irritating, really, more than anything else. Yes, I know the enemy has us in their grasp. You say that frequently, but it means little when you're Nergal. Seeing as though it's probably quicker to just teleport units across the map, I might as well just do that. Just train some... Yeah, they're still training units. Still doing not really much, to be honest, in terms of effectiveness. And that is why Honor Guard is the easiest way to win the campaign. I mean, think about it. If we just... can we have a screening force up here for those plague marines? Thank you. Alright. God, they just wreck everything. Those Havocs. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Ultimate Apocalypse the campaign isn't actually balanced. Like, that's why you're not supposed to really play it. But, it's entertaining to play nonetheless. I mean, this is on hard difficulty, so... like, just... like, when I played Titanium Wars mod, I couldn't really... you know, I couldn't really get past the Sisters of Battle Stronghold Mission. With this, I imagine I could probably just rush directly for the main base and take out all the shrines with just the Honor Guard. Because let's face it, by the time I get to the Sisters of Battle, I'm going to have like a small army attached to my force at all times. Oh, warriors. Hello. I hope you like plasma, because my cultists have some plasma for you. Goddamn negative cover, he's going to take forever to get there. The person who was working on it hasn't touched the AI much, but they have plans, you guess. Yeah. I mean, I can't imagine why they wouldn't. The problem is, I can't imagine that programming the AI is particularly easy. That seems like one of the things that would be the hardest to do. I mean, there's so many variations and things that you have to account for. It sounds like it would be quite difficult. Right, now we have to go and find the other... Right, so they're the Honor Guard ones. They are... Yeah, so the Honor Guard ones have more health. Right, go find another enemy base, please. The relics are in really weird places. There's one base. Go knock it down or something. Right. You just, you know, punch that or something. Wait, what has he got? He's got a chain axe attached to him. That's pretty metal, I must admit. You're just having a chainsaw on your arm. That's yeah, that's... It's definitely one way of surviving the 41st millennia. Well, I say surviving. Dreadnoughts don't really survive, do they? I mean, that's why they're in the Dreadnought to begin with. Oh, he just got... I think that warrior just got blasted in the face with an autocannon and immediately gave up. That's a homunculus laboratory. That's not a building that requires annihilating. I know they're around somewhere. I'm fairly certain it's going to be up this route, this way somewhere. You know what I need? I need a bike. Let's get a bike. That would make for a good scout. Yeah, you keep chasing them because they might lure you into like some buildings or something. Just got thrown across the battlefield. So, that is right. I can use either warp. They're running in that direction. I wonder if there's a thing there. Let's use either warp over there. And I can't use either warp because I do not have a sacrificial circle because I completely neglected my economy. Nevertheless, we shall fix that. Yeah, they seem to be running. There's a hall of blood. That needs to die. I could use either warp just to mess with them, but I won't do that. Because when it comes to like scouting, I much prefer the Imperial Guard because obviously their scout ability is a lot easier to see things beneath you. The effect as opposed to either warp, which yeah. What do you want? Okay, so that's not the last.
You are the master.
Well, you say I'm the master, but there we are. Right, go broom broom over there and find me some Dark Elder. They've not captured that, so it must be here. Yes, there's a Cabal Fortress. Well, one that's not even been starting to be constructed yet. Oh, and there's stuff over here. There's a portal. That counts as a troop production building. Kill that. And just because we're spiteful, we'll knock over that Tower of Loathing as well. You're getting beaten by a stationary object. Beating resistance. Have they got another horde of blood somewhere? If they have, I'm going to be upset. Alright.
My lord.
Go do more bikey things. Okay, we'll use Iron Warp there.
And this time we will not fail.
No, there's definitely not a horde of blood there now.
I live.
Okay. Bloody Dark Eldar. He's hiding.
Why am I not pushing your will? Yes.
Who will win? Bike or Warrior Squad? Whee! That animation looks so janky. Oh dear. I love it. Where's my Havocs are still way back. I think Dreadnought's gonna finish this on his own. No, given how orange it is, it almost looks like a lobster. Like if you look at it, okay, maybe it doesn't look like a lobster. I mean, I imagine the greater brass scorpions would look like very angry, lobstery scorpion things if you zoomed out really, really, really far. And they were orange as well. Okay, let's get the... Oh, they need 500. Alright, we're gonna have to wait. So, do I reinforce this place? Just in case they come and attack? Because I imagine I can beat them with what I've got. Of course, the issue is because they've got the ancient gate there, they can just move over to there or there, if they wanted. But will the AI use the Hold on a minute! Why is why are the Necrons going over there? Have they forgotten the Eldar exist? I mean, in my Necron campaign yesterday, the Eldar did that. They just completely forgot about me and just sort of went and attacked that moon. I mean, that's the second time that the Necrons have been on the moon in recent upload history. Right, okay, yeah, we can survive attack if we, Yeah, they're going after the Tau! Oh, God. They're very vindictive, aren't they? I mean, I don't really care, because it will make for some interesting fights later on, but, yeah. I mean, obviously the Necrons are going to completely wipe the floor with the Tau. Although I have noticed that the AI doesn't tend to go for strongholds. Not usually. Right. So. Stronghold Mission. You know, I've just realised something. I've not saved. I have not saved once in this campaign. Chaos 1. There we go, that'll do. Yeah, there are orcs and space marines there, but they seem to have a bit of a hard-on for the Tau at the moment. I don't know. We'll see how it goes in like later turns. But I don't know. Right. Okay. This is an enemy stronghold. Is it really? I would never have guessed it's got 11 defense. Expect assaults on your forces as soon as they arrive. Not actually true in this mission, because you don't have a base to start with. For some reason, in a lot of these stronghold missions, they don't actually provide you with a base.
Little feared an attack on their base of operations, situated as it was on the dark side of the moon, well within the reaches of the warp storm.
Yeah, I really don't care about story narrator.
Ancient gate lay on that moon, but the Dark Eldar, knowing its technology well, had fixed it to work only for them when they had arrived there. The effect of this hubris and the general anarchic nature of Archon Taro's
Let's wait for the... Okay, it's gone green. Alright, we'll stop. Right, and we're also going to skip the cinematic, because I really don't care. I do not care about the cinematic at all.
men and put them in cages like bats brethren. We strike death, victories in every for us. It will be done. There's a cage right there. This errand is beneath me. Command.
Free the builder units, who just so happen to be in the perfect spot for a base. Wait a minute.
The weak fight back.
Was it? I swear I just saw like a shape in the mist. Right. Now, because of the way the UA units work, I imagine this bit is going to be a walk in the park.
Do you hear the voices too? For revenge.
They are the original variation of Chaos Space Marines. They are not... Yeah, they are. Yeah, they're the original version.
It is as though 1,000 mouths cry out in pain.
I can tell because they're shit. Quite frankly, in comparison to the UA ones. I might have to just kill them off later, but... Hey ho. We'll do what we have to. Luckily, they do have grenades, so... Grenade! Poof! That got rid of most of them. Right. The cultists don't have worship, though, to be fair, I've not selected a worship target, so to speak. The best idea for this section is to try and avoid reinforcing if you can. Right. Oh no! Scourges! Whatever will we do? Oh yeah, kill them, because we've got no vehicles. Okay. Any losses? Just the cultists. Oh dear. Any fizzy drinks? God, I'm getting really freaking hiccupy at the moment. Yeah, there is a lot of yeeting going on today. I mean, just wait until the Vindicators come out. They have a habit of doing that. Sending units flying. Ooh, we got some horrors. Now, are those the... No, those are the original version of horrors, I think.
Sanity is for the weak.
I'm not sure. Yeah, they must be, because Chaos don't get horrors in UA. That's slightly weird. And I can save the game from here. Okay. Just thought I'd check that quickly, because I think I'm about to get ambushed by raiders, which tend to kill me quite... yeah. They've been disabled for UA, but not impossible to get. I suppose not. You can probably just re-enable them like a text file or something. Still, the anti-vehicle is always appreciated. I mean, I imagine if we worship Nergal, they're not going to be very happy, because, you know, they're Zeech units, but, yeah. Although I think if you worship Nergal as if you worship Nergal as the Chaos Demons, I think you do keep horrors. They're just weaker. I think, from what I remember. I might be wrong. Because demons don't really have much in the way of anti-vehicle infantry, it's just basically horrors. Am I right in saying that? I think I'm right in saying that. God, we're just wrecking face. Can you, and the Slanesh horses. I'm trying to think what they're called. I can't remember. I know what you mean. Fiends, that's it. Fiends of Slanesh. Right. I imagine by the time we've freed all the units, we're probably going to have enough to take on at least the first half of the Dark Eldar base. I mean, all we have to do in this mission... Oh dear. That's kind of awkward. Yeah. All you have to do in this mission is just kill the super unit that whose name I can't remember. You being a coward again, cultist. Yeah. Probably, despite the fact that he's been an absolute coward, yeah, probably not wise to attack those positions just yet. I mean, 2 Ravagers, we're not going to be able to deal with that. Though, just in case my units happen to wander in, let's save it. No, no, no. That should not be a capital. This is where it crashes, isn't it? Nope, nope, it didn't crash. It's fine. Right. That cultist squad is nearly dead. What is it? I don't really care. I'll just make another one. Screw it. They're not even upgraded. They don't have to like detection or anything. Those Hellions don't pose a problem, I don't think. The Warp Beasts might, but honestly, we've got Corn Berserkers. We can just break their morale instantly. Break morale! And they fight amongst themselves. Or at least they... Yeah, there we go. Right. Back off. Don't fight them on your own. Yeah, we're kinda getting murdered. Kind of. Those Warp Beasts are a lot more powerful than I remember. Maybe I should not have engaged them. Yeah, that might have been unwise. Ah well. Okay, just move up a bit. Break that. Now, strangely... Now, those Corn Berserkers, are they the UA ones? Yes! They are the UA ones. So maybe those are the... No, they're not the... They're definitely not UA Space Marines, because they would have more in terms of, you know, stuff, weapons. Right, so there's a portal up there, there's a portal up there. We might as well go and say hello. We do get a base, it's just once we've freed the builders. So we're not going to be able to take on... Stop spreading out! Stay as a group. And whatever you do, don't go for that guard post. That's going to get you killed. Right. Don't attack guard post. Don't attack. Don't attack. Just walk past, ignore it. And we've got some witches here. Let's make sure they don't kill Karen, please. Flee! That is a very useful ability. Title's warriors, please. Careful. I saw those Havoc Marines facing in that direction. So that concerned me somewhat. Sadly, we haven't got any possessed Marines. This'll have to do. Right, let's go break their stuff, shall we? I'm not actually sure What
Here to lead you.
what units are here?
It will be done. I'm not your bootlick.
Right.
The weak will not escape us.
There's a warriors. There's towers. You definitely take out those turrets. There doesn't appear to be much in the way of units, though. I mean, I'm not complaining. But yeah, we'll set up our base here in a minute. Oh, Dark Lancers. They're not good against the infantry, but at least draw them towards us. Slightly. In fact, no. Just jump back over there and tie them up. Okay, maybe this wasn't wise, because we're now getting turreted as well. Move back. I like that line. I don't know if you heard it. But he starts shouting, "I am invincible!" I'm pretty sure that was in a James Bond movie once. Or 6 times, I don't know. I don't really remember much of the James Bond movies that I did watch. So, I don't think I've watched one since... I think the last one I watched was the first one with Daniel Craig. Was it Casino Royale?
For the great powers. Yes. Yes, of course.
Right. Build our stronghold or we'll put you back in the cage. Yes. And how are you going to do that now that you have blown it up? Yeah, you didn't think that one through, really, did you? Did you, Karen? Right. Or Carrion. Is it Carrion? No, it is Karen. Right. We can blow up the Cabal Fortress, that would be nice. At some point this century. Go kill them. Screw it. I'll get one cool Berserker, it's fine. Now, this is when the Dark Eldar will start attacking you as soon as that's finished. So... I can't actually do that, can I? Because I don't have zone of control. But it might be wise to start capturing the points. Otherwise, yeah. Oh, there's another builder there.
My life is forfeit.
Boom! And there's another builder there. Free the builder units. That I have done.
You hear the voices too? Do not trifle with me.
Okay, so... Now the question is, do I try to rush Vect? Or do I go and take out those guard camps?
Lord Tyrell, enemies
Do this properly.
by way of the torture gardens.
How was this allowed to
Whatever you
happen?
desire.
I don't know, Archon. They killed the guards. They amassed a force and
We
will
have
soon
it
have
now.
war camp established.
I see. We hold it now.
This is great one.
Have the soul cages readied. They
But
shall
of
taste
course,
the
Master.
full fury of our powers.
This is great one.
Yes, apparently...
For the great powers we serve.
Yes, apparently Lord Vect is here. I mean, what he's doing here, I don't know.
Yes.
Because...
Right away.
I mean, surely Vect has better things to do with his time being, you know, the leader of all Dark Eldar, essentially. Like... I don't know. Let's just take up straight away.
We're here for the dark gods. We serve.
It would help if I destroyed the 2 small outposts, yes. Although I definitely need to set up a defensive perimeter first.
My life is forfeit.
Let's
But
build
of course,
some
Master.
turrets.
My life is forfeit. Thank you. Thank you, Master.
Tank traps. Yes! Tank traps, I never use those.
This is great fun.
And annihilate these obstacles.
Only dedicated detectors can detect. So technically, I could just put a line across here. Maybe leave like a really small area that they can get through, just so it doesn't block them completely. And also, I need to make sure that I can get out as well. But details. Then we'll do that. We'll go Nergal. To be honest, I should have put them a bit further up, actually. I don't know. Right. Tank traps. Let's put
we will build it for you.
Energy 4 seems to be enough. Yeah.
Thank you, Master. We will build it for you.
I'd like to think so.
Serve.
God, I wish you could do the Age of Empires thing where you could just click and drag. Though I can't imagine that would be an easy thing to program into this, considering, you know, or it might not even actually be possible at all. So you're gonna do it, or are you?
Yes, yes, we will work faster. Yes, yes, we will work faster. We serve, but of course, Master.
Pretty sure you can't rush. Probably not.
We're here for the dark gods.
Right. Okay, let's put that there.
We will work faster.
Get Hellsmith out, get Champion of Nergal.
Anything for the great powers.
Then get Fortified Defences. Yeah, I'm going to try and get to tier 3 as soon as possible, but I make no promises. And they nose the traps. And they do really little damage against the traps. Huh. I'm not complaining. That's right. Horrors, go and deal with those Reaper jet bikes, please. Heretic, where are you going? Oh yeah, I forget, they come from behind, don't they? That's awkward. Luckily my my warps, my Hellsmith has his pretty much in hand. Or in Dr. Octopus metal tentacle-y thing. Whichever, same difference. It's not really a tentacle, it's more a claw in these things. Yeah, it's claws. Excellent. I need tier 2 for that. Alright.
Bless us, great one.
So, do those horrors.
Thank you, Master.
I don't think they're like the demon ones. Rocket turrets, yes. Let's get those two. And then once that one's built, we'll get that one up as well. And we'll upgrade our power income. Are there any slag deposits on this map? Doesn't look it. We might as well go and free that cage as well while we're... Okay. Get the Corn Berserkers. I think the Corn Berserkers would probably be enough. It's only Scourges that are defending this, from what I remember. Do that. Need the Demon Pit. Might as well send my Nergal Lord over there as well.
Bless us, great one.
Yes, Master.
Demon Pit. So, put that do away.
We're here for the dark gods.
Yeah, if Effect comes around on his Death Destruction, or whatever the blooming hell it's called, then, oh, it's Raiders. Okay, never mind. That's awkward. Horrors, just make your way down there, please. Are you going to use your... There we go. Use your power. They're doing alright. Alright, you get the Man Reaper, so you do a little bit more damage. Upgrade all listening posts. Yeah, tier 2 listening posts, probably wise. Look, why are you... Your rocket turrets target vehicles. Surely that would make more sense. The Mandrake's confused. The Dark Lancers are doing quite a lot of damage to the tank traps. Why? Why do you see more of despair swallowing you? Well, the only thing in that cage was a cultist squad. That's not helpful. And they also don't have worship at all. That's annoying. So they're basically dead weight in terms of... Oh, I don't have 1,000, do I? I'm trying to get another desecrated stronghold just to boost my power as much as possible. Yeah, I know. Well, you know what? There we go. Problem sorted. Let's get... Or no, let's not get Cultist Squad because we're out of squad cap. Yeah. Chat agrees, new stronghold is in order. So, unfortunately, the way I placed my previous stronghold and the buildings around it means that I can't actually put it next to generators. Well, we'll have to just make do, I guess. We're not going to be really using it for much anyway, so screw it. Get rid of those, force labour on you. I've noticed that, I imagine if you have Nergal worship on, you can actually out-heal forced labour. I wonder. I might have to give that a go. So, let's get some cultists. Turn off forced labour. You go up there. Let's see. Worship Nergal, forced labour. Yep. Yep, he's not losing any health from forced labour. Is he actually going to be able to build that one? I don't think he is. And now he's losing health, yeah. Okay, so get rid of that. Yeah, I knew he would afterwards, but let's get that. Speaking of turning it off, I probably should do that. Ah, here comes Vect. Right, come here. Okay, this is getting slightly irritating.
That is but a taste of the pain to come. I am here to lead.
You say it's a taste of the pain to come. Somehow I don't think you're quite as good as you think you are. Well, mind you, the Dance of Destruction is a relic unit in this. So that might actually be really dangerous. I'm not tier 3 yet, no. I still need to save up 1,000 of each resource. Because sadly I've been spending my money on things. Things that I probably should not be. And it's classified as a heavily armoured vehicle in this. So I imagine the autocannons will do quite well against it. No, they're building. He's complaining that his dice is damaged and it's barely taken a hit. I mean, I'm not complaining, it gets him out of the way. Right. So... let's get plasmagens around that. Let's save up. Well, I say save up. Let's get the next requisition upgrade. Okay. Now, we hold, we wait, we don't do any more resource spending. The Mandrake's trying to kill my thing here. Yes. I should really go and deal with those scout things. Those scout bases, or whatever. These down here. Maybe they'll stop sending units down that way if they did. God, it's nearly 2 hours already. Jesus. Doesn't feel it. Does not feel like 2 hours. An upgraded listening post? Which one? Ah, that one! Well spotted. I really do need more listening posts. Right, there's a soul cage there. What soul cage is that? That's corrosion. Where's Screams of the Damned? That's up there. Piercing Vision, I don't really care about, really. Soulstorm is that one. Well, I'm probably not going to get to that one. Like, where's Vect? He's over here, isn't he? So yeah, I'll go round here, then up there, assuming that's traversable. Actually, it might not be. So round there, then over there. Or the other way. I could just go around that way, but beside the point. Bop. Better to upgrade listening voice straight away. Yeah, because of the decay thing, isn't it?
Why aren't we killing it?
Yeah, decay is very annoying. But what can you do? Right, I am now tier 3. Plague Reapers. Time for Plague Reapers. Lots of them. In fact, 2 of them. Because I can afford that. How are you doing down here? I like the model for the Hellsmith. It's quite cool. I like his animations as well. Right. Okay. Now, any infantry vehicle or anything will get damaged over time. Oh yeah, it affects vehicles as well, doesn't it? I remember you saying. Yeah, so that's
Death to the false emperor.
that seems like. Oh, we could get Chaos Shrines. Chaos Shrines as well, yes. Yeah, I've just noticed. Perfect. Now, which way does Vect... Is he always going to come from that way, or is he going to come from that way occasionally as well? I can't remember the range on these. Well, I'll put one there and one there. On that side. If I can find a place for it. There we go. That'll do.
Bless us, great one.
They do have really long range, but I don't like that one's not going to be able to fire over here. It might fire to here, but it's going to be a close one, I think. Right, in worship Nergal. Just to make sure that he doesn't get hurt by that forced labour. Oh wow, that really does go far. That worship.
For the great powers.
Ah, it's not really worth it with them, is it?
Your will.
So, yeah, it goes to about there. 2 turrets to get the radar upgrades. Yes, good point. Yeah. Right, we'll put one there, and we'll put one there, maybe? Yeah, I remember the tab thing, but for some reason I just never seem to use it, and I have no idea why. Right. Have I really blocked off that path? Okay, do that. Let's build it over here instead. Yeah, let's build it there, maybe? Yeah, that'll do.
You favor us with your attention.
Yeah. Worship. Speed them up a bit. Yeah, because that's been a feature that I've sort of known about of RTS games generally since Warcraft 3 came out, which I think was just... Did I come out... Warcraft 3 was 2003, wasn't it? So... The first Dawn of War came out, I think, in 2004. I don't know.
Yes, my lord.
Wheel. Oh, here comes Vect.
We await your orders. We move.
I mean, I don't remember Vect being this angry, but
To this place.
attack. What? That's ridiculous. I can shoot their base from here. Oh, Jesus. Is this the sort of thing that goes over cliffs? Let's find out. Let's make that. I mean, it's not going to matter too much because, you know, Vect's coming, but... you two stay on stand ground. Now, are they going to fire? They are. They targeting acquired.
Yes, my lord.
Yep. Take that, Vect. I hope you enjoy Nergal's pestilent glory.
Meeting resistance.
Oh. Something's going on over here. I don't really care too much.
Meeting resistance.
Okay, maybe I do care, because they're blowing up my power generators. I think they're about to destroy my power. That's kind of awkward. Right, okay. Let's get the raptors over there, please. The health G-gen stacks. Well, hopefully his D-gen will... Okay, that did not actually provide as much thingy as I expected. And I've left forced labour on. What on earth is going on there? Does that affect our infantry as well? It doesn't look like it does. I'm kind of thankful for that, otherwise all my infantry would be dead right now. Let's get a probe out on there. And because this is UA and not vanilla, I can get as many turrets as I like. Right, I think we've got... hopefully I've not just blocked the... Why am I getting a phone call? I'm concerned if I touch the phone, it's going to... that was not anything important. I'm always scared, because I use my phone as a, mouse. Thank you. I didn't do mouse. That's what I could have...
Now they shall pay handsomely for their impudence.
Will we? And how do you intend to do that? Yeah, so... Because I use my phone internet for streaming... Yeah, it's, I mean, technically I can build a 4th and 5th. A 4th. Yes, 4th. We'll build a warforge though, so we can tear up a bit.
We will build it for you.
And we'll start doing upgrades, which I should have done about 15, 20 minutes ago, maybe. Mouse! My mouse has stopped. There. Bloody thing. I mean, so, like, I've got a Razer mouse, right? It's a pretty old one. I say old one. It's Nergal Hex V2. I've had it for a few years now, and it's definitely going. My phone's going off again. Fuck off, seriously. It is starting to get... Yeah, it's starting to give up the ghost. I mean, you can probably see by the fact the camera is shaking that I am vigorously moving them out. There we go. Nope, it's got to go. Right, there we go. There's only one solution for this. Yep. Right, there we go. If at first you don't succeed, unplug it, then plug it back in. Right, okay, I'm going to have... No, don't do that. Right, I'm going to have to Alt-Tab for a minute, because someone just does not seem to understand what I'm going to stream means, and is perpetually trying to video call me. So, yeah, that's very irritating. Right. Now they have been told off. I did specifically tell them I was streaming, like, about 2 hours ago before I started. So, yeah. Oh, that wasn't built yet. Okay, I'm not gonna move in until, like, I've got my super units. Seriously? They're calling again. I think they're just trying to be annoying now. In fact, let's put my phone on silent. There we go. Now they can try and video call me all they like. Okay. Let's see if these two Plague Reapers can take down this base on their own. I like to imagine that they can. And I could probably actually get more if I need a captured relic to get tier 1 relics. I don't really know what I was expecting. Oh, is that that's a raven. Huh. I didn't actually expect the AI to get those. I mean, they never did in the original game. Can you actually target? I assume you can target those, right? Yeah, you can. And you got the second tank there, so... Yeah, I guess predator tanks could be worth investing in as well. And...
Heavy support awaiting command.
Pop. This is probably why the Plague Reapers were removed. From, yeah, from the most recent version. I've just realised I've stuck a Chaos Shrine there. If I build another Plague Reaper, it's not going to be able to get out. Silly me. So let's see how well these two do. Or Defilers for extra artillery. I imagine I've got enough. Oh, right. That's awkward. He can't actually get out at all. I done goofed. They were removed because the model was broken. Alright. The model seems fine to me. Maybe something they did messed up the model or something. Right, okay. Stop training those. We'll make another one. We'll stick it out here. We'll get another HQ. We'll get another HQ and we'll just build a load of power generators around that. And Vector's not gone that way. No, Vector's gone that way.
To whom shall we spread his gifts?
Okay, Vect does not care so much about Chaos Energy Bolts. Click on the machine pit, then right-click the ground next to it. Oh, I see what you mean, yeah. So if I then do that. This mission is really easy. Like, in terms of, like, defending. Yeah, that's the right word.
Your will?
So, let's... Now, everything from the demon pit is summonable, so we'll have one around that. Through... Two... hold on a minute. I misplaced that one.
Yes, master.
There we go, that's better. Wait, I can get super weapon now? I can! Right, perfect. I just realised I've now blocked in that plasma generator, so I'm not really going to build that.
Yes, master.
Do that, please.
We bask in the purity of decay.
Right. I like how they're just running away from the Plague Reapers. It's
Whatever you decide.
yeah, it's pretty funny, I must admit. Pop that. Put the plague generator? The plasma generator there. And it seems like we have to kill a vehicle, we might as well just get a load of we'll blow him up. Just get a load of las cannons. Yeah, I saw the screenshot you sent about the Plague Reapers. It's, I imagine that ended very badly for whatever was on the receiving end of it.
Bloated lance of Nergal.
Not very good against dealing with the Cabal Fortress yet, but I imagine that they will get there eventually. he just went right into a massacre. That's very that's not very Dark Eldar-y, is it? Normally they're a bit more cautious about things like that.
Yes.
Even a Titan died. Yeah, that's pretty pretty powerful. Although one thing I've never really found a use for: death wheels. I mean, they remind me of the Cyclones from Borderlands 3, except that they just don't seem very good, or at least they didn't in the last version. I don't know about this version. Yeah, they've got autocannons, but they don't seem to do a lot of damage for their tier. So I get the sneaking suspicion that maybe they need a buff. The only funny thing you can do with them is suicide them. Yeah, maybe post in the UA Discord, because I mean, I'm at a loss. I don't know what they're supposed to do. I mean, they've only got one ability, and that's to blow themselves up. And, unfortunately, the Mandrake squad can't be seen. Oh. Right, go and deal with that one now. I assume that, oh, I don't actually have to. Oh, okay. I thought I had to destroy those as like a secondary objective. Oh, he's over there. I thought he usually hung out over here. I don't know. Maybe he moves over there when you start moving towards his base. I need a captured relic for a demon prince. Damn it. Alright, mutilators or obliterators.
We are taking fire.
I'd probably say obliterators, although I remember you saying that mutilators are actually a lot more useful than they would otherwise seem to be. Are you using Screams of the Damned again? You realise most of my units don't have morale, right? I've got like 2 squads with morale. Okay, 3 squads with morale, but the Raptors really don't care. He's just immediately noped out. No, he hasn't. He's just getting caught. Right. Predators. Go deal with Vect, please. And they're gone. Nice knowing you, Scourges. Oh, okay, maybe not completely gone, but they're going. No, just realised. I need advanced vehicle armour. Otherwise these things are just going to get wrecked. So it seems like every time he comes round here, he...
For the dark gods.
Did I leave forced labour on my Hellsmith again? I did, didn't I?
How can I serve? Anything for the great powers.
Yep.
I swear to you.
So yeah, every time he leaves, it seems like when he comes back, he takes a little more damage before running for the hills. Which is a very Dark Eldar tactic. Oh, they've got like 15 people more than us. Quick, run! Leg it! Grab what we can and leave. I've just realised. If I deleted both my Plague Reapers, and eventually, because, you know, you can't get relic resource increases, I'd be able to get a Titan, a Reaver Titan. Which really probably isn't worth it at this point. We might as well just, you know, go and attack the base with the Plague Reapers and everything I've got here. Which seems like a better solution, to be honest. Yeah, we might as well get to the Dark Mechanicum anyway, it's fine. We'll get the Obliterators, screw it.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Or nuke them. I could nuke them. I am preparing a nuke very shortly. Yes, I've got... I wonder if I use Warp Storm of World End... I mean, I know that's complete overkill, and it's going to take us a lot longer to get to that point than, obviously, if I just go and attack them manually. If I use that, who would die first? Me or the Dark Eldar? Because obviously you can't beat the Dark Eldar until you destroy the Dirks of Destruction. So... I imagine that would go down a lot faster than buildings would.
To whom shall we spread his...
I wish you could get more than 3 Obliterators in a squad. If I did a Chaos Rhino transport, then can I use the thing on them? I don't think I can. Was it called Reinforce Assist or something? You can get 6. Right, I'm going to Chaos Rhino. Get standard bearers. Good point. Where is my... I swear I've got a sacrificial circle somewhere. I do not. I have somehow managed to forget that again. Right. Oh, come on. It won't let me... Maybe I need the Chaos Land Raider to do it. Alright. In that case, just... I don't know. Do the Corn Berserkers. Yeah, we'll do them. Might as well while I've got the Chaos Rhino here. On the standard bearer. On what? What, on the Obliterators? I'm confused. You might have to talk me through this. Oh, when attached to Obliterators, right? Oh, I see. Right. So you're not supposed to be able to do it. It's an exploit, essentially. One which I am certainly not complaining about. Right, so icon bearer. Yep, sure enough. This isn't overpowered at all. Okay. Get another rhino. I'll do this as quickly as we can. We'll just get rid of the rhinos afterwards. Reinforcement assists. Right. What's going on? Oh, there's instructions come back. Hello, Vex. Would you like death? Because we can give you death. Are you two still not done with that?
Bloated lance of Nergal.
Get up. Wow, that's going down fast now. That's going down very fast. In fact, you know what? You lot, move forward, destroy this base. In fact, you know what? Everyone move forward and destroy that base. Why would I leave my other units behind? Yeah, I've got a lot of obliterators now. This is ridiculous, quite frankly. They do appear to actually have a fair amount of units, but they're just sort of not really doing anything with them. Personal teleporters. I don't see why not. Oh, that's why they're taking so long to kill it, because the thing keeps getting blocked by some of the terrain. Save, yes. Good point. You know what I need? I need, like, a bot. Like, maybe, like, a night bot reminder or something. Like, every hour it just posts, "Make sure you save, you nimwit!" That would probably be helpful for me. Right. Is that outpost gone? Are you really losing morale to... The thing is, you'd think that, yeah, they are ridiculously powerful. You'd think that Chaos wouldn't really have that much of an issue with seeing, like, all the cages that are hanging off the Dark Eldar's... Bloody hell. That are hanging off the Dark Eldar buildings. Because let's face it, Chaos do that shit themselves. I mean... They can't complain about the Dark Eldar being murderous, torturous psychopaths, because quite often Chaos are murderous, torturous psychopaths. Yeah, I'm not sure the Chaos Space Marines are really that useful. I could just delete them both and get some Terminators. I mean, I've got 5 left. No, I need 6 for Terminators. Yeah, I need 6. So what else can I delete? Or I can just... Maybe if I delete my, cultist squad. It's not doing anything. And apparently I've left my things behind. Or Havocs with Volkites. I'm gonna get some Havocs with Volkites. What earth is going on over here? Yeah, las cannons versus warp beasts doesn't tend to work. But hey ho. I could warp storm them. Should I just warp storm them over here just to be spiteful? I'm saying that we warp storm them over there just to be spiteful. So can I get the castle? I can't. I need Apocalypse here. And 8,000, 8,000.
Meeting resistance.
Eating resistance? Where? Over there. Put it further away, it might damage my own base. What is it? Oh, it's 90 meters. Okay, let's put it there by that soul cage. Yeah, that'll do. And I'll wait here until or until it's done. It'll at least destroy that base at the very least. Well, I stopped the Soulstorm power. They never used it, but screw it. So 90 meters isn't actually that sort of big. Oh, where is he going? Where are you going? He's going to fly over, isn't he? Or has he just got confused? I think the AI's pathing might have got a bit confused here. Alright, well, we'll go around and we'll stick a las cannon in his face or something. Anything else I can research that'd be useful at this point? So, can you two fire at Vect? I mean, you can jiggle about a bit, but you don't seem to be actually firing. So, you know, we'll just bring you around. Yeah, maybe that was a bit too far. I don't know. I hate the last cannon noise, it's so loud. Why is it so loud? I mean, it doesn't matter if you're this far in or this far. It's not sound balanced at all. And I will keep complaining about that until... Yeah, I'll keep complaining about that until it's fixed. It doesn't like to fire? Yeah, that's not... That's kind of an understatement. At least in that sense. That's not an issue I've really come across that frequently. I mean, I can't imagine that's a difficult thing to fix. I say having no experience with Lua or anything like that. Or whatever the coding language is called. I think it's Lua. It's either Lua or Scarl. I know both are associated with Dawn of War, but... hey ho. Right. Obliterators. Right. Scar, Relic's own version of Lua. Ah, right, okay. Because generally... Yeah, because generally I get, like, I used to, in the older versions of UA, I used to get fatal Scar errors, which was very irritating. It was like, oh, I'm about to beat the base! Or I'm about to destroy the base! This is the first time I've ever played on this difficulty set. Oh, I've got a fatal Scar error. And then just everything paused. Yeah, it was annoying. And down goes Vect. Toodaloo. This game is so sound balanced. Yes, and then... Yeah, then Vect dies, which... You know, I'm not sure what shot him down, but...
If he had died, I should have taken his place. Now I must flee.
That went well. He just sort of popped out of thin air. Anyway, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not canon, because Vect, as far as I'm concerned, the law is still in charge of Commodore.
Had grown weary of the pestilential nuisance of the Dark Eldar, and felt the time had come to crush them under the power of his Alpha Legion Chaos Space Marines. Had the Dark Eldar refrained from conducting raids on their chaotic comrades, they might have prospered in safety upon Kaurava.
Chaotic comrades? The Chaos Space Marines and the Dark Eldar do not get on at all. In fact, I'm pretty sure they've never got on at all. Okay, maybe the Slash ones might, but...
army of
Still.
Chaos Space Marines. Unable to hide or run in their own base camp, the Dark Eldar fell before the invaders' fire. The Dark Eldar, who were not slaughtered or fled, found themselves subject to their vanquishers' cruel games. The heretic Chaos Space Marines made sport of their victims in the very cages and torture chambers in which their own brethren had been made to suffer. A just reward indeed, from the evil to the depraved.
Yes, indeedy. So, the Dark Eldar have ended up being the ones in their own... getting a taste of their own medicine. And we got 5 conquests. Nice. Well, that's the Dark Eldar gone. Probably Man Reaper. Grants a passive ability to hurl warp flames. I mean, is that really that useful? It boosts his range damage, but... I'd probably just give him a damage boost. Oh, the Banner of Chaos. Damages enemy morale, increases Chaos Lord's health. Who are we going to fight next? I'm tempted to go over to... Kaurava 1 and deal with the sisters for the forward base ability. I suppose we'll have a look and see what gives us the best. Let's just go for damage. Screw it. Let's have a look and see what gives us the best. So we've got Chaos Marine, Possessed Marines over there, I guess. Yeah, it is actual Possessed Marines. We've got... I'm guessing that's more Plague Marines. Yes, it is. You give a Defiler, interestingly. Then... you give Raptors. You give a Chaos Sorcerer. I do so enjoy a Chaos Sorcerer. Not a Zinch one, though, sadly. Horrors... that's base game stuff, so it doesn't matter too much. Havoc Marines... could always use more auto cannons. Corn Berserkers... well, I think... oh, bloody hell, I was doing it again. Ooh. Well, hello. Obliterators, you say? Don't know, really. I mean, remember, once we attack one of these, we're not actually going to be able to... oh, graphical glitch there. Yeah, we're not going to be able to get back again. Get the obliterators, you say? Yeah, I'm thinking we go for the Necrons next. Oh, the Eldar next. Well, technically be Necrons because we're going to Nirain. But because the Necron AI tends to be a bit of a slow start, even on hard difficulty, we could probably just wipe out their base. It's only defense 3, so. And that would mean that the Necron Lord is stuck on the moon. Today we join the Necron Lord on the moon, unable to get through a Chaos blockade. Not what you probably want to. Yeah, I'd say I'd say we're going for near 18. Well, actually, no, we're going to save it first. What's the time? 4:45. I can probably go for another 45 minutes or so. We'll save over Chaos 1, I think. Continue. Let's go for Nerine. Attack! Capture and hold over half the critical locations on this map to win. Well, that's not going to be too difficult because, well, you know, I've got like 50,000 units that I start with, so. Right, charge! Screw the requisition points. Just charge the enemy base. This is the Necrons we're talking about here, so... Oh, it's this map.
We're here to serve, Master.
Oh, I don't like this map. I don't know where they are. Okay.
We're here to serve, Master.
We're gonna have to go find them very quickly.
Bless us, Great One. Thank you. Thank you,
Get
Master.
cultists, so we can actually build up an economy just in case this rush does not work.
We shall strike them from the skies.
Right, it's not there.
Do not
We are chaos. Chaos.
Yeah, I'm
I will shatter their
going to get requisition. It's just I'm playing a little bit more normally in terms of the build order, I guess.
Anything for the great powers.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want to pin all my hopes on this rush. Especially considering, you know,
Gods.
there's a freaking Necron Lord on the field. Potentially.
Whatever.
Ah, now, that indicates that someone's going to go and try and take it. So what's going on over here? There's the Necrons. Get rid of them.
Our victory is assured.
I mean, if we can keep their
Serve.
base relatively
We shall
broken,
serve.
then
We
this should be a relatively easy
whatever you
fight.
desire. I
You
swear to you it
can
will happen.
go and
But
do
of
those.
course, Master.
We soar on wings of fire, will.
Got berserkers, so Lord can't do much. I guess.
We killing it.
The thing is, my Chaos Lord can probably go toe to toe with him at this point with the extra stuff that I've got. It doesn't even look like they've actually built their Lord. No, he's still currently stuck under the. Oh no, there he is. Get him! Stab him! Stab him! Stab him a lot. Well, not really stab, is it? I mean, they've got chain axes, so. Okay.
Whatever you desire.
There's no point getting any more cultists.
Our victory is assured. Yes.
We'll
Yes.
do that,
We will
and
work
that,
faster.
and that.
Anything for the great powers. But of
Grab
yes,
that.
Master.
And we'll grab a critical location. The Necron Lord is running away. Oh, Warrior Squad is out. Oh, he's going back in again. No, he can't seem to decide what he wants to do. Come on, take down the monolith. They've probably got enough power to make another one, but the more I can break of their stuff, the better. There's a Wraith there. That went well. Okay. Yep, standard rush. I say standard rush. Non-standard rush. Seems to be working quite well against the Necrons.
We serve.
I'm not complaining. Oh, they're making another... The thing is, the AI won't cancel. They don't cancel buildings at all. Why have they got 2 summoning cores? That seems redundant. I mean, sure you can research things a bit quicker, but you could do the exact same thing by just, you know, building loads of generators around it. Not that I knew that until about, what, 2 weeks ago? Or whenever it is, I was told.
Yes, yes, we will work fast.
Ah! Tear up. Not there's much point. Unfortunately, the game does not end when you kill the enemy's base on these missions, so I do have to actually do the take and hold victory. It will not let me win otherwise.
And in return, grant us
Not to my memory, anyway.
Don't provoke me!
Just kill everything, might as well.
you favor us with your attentions. Whatever you desire.
Okay.
What do you want?
We
Yeah.
can't
If they do, like, properly up...
Don't provoke me!
What?
Blood!
Says take and hold victory's begun. If we maintain it for 8 minutes, we win the game. Where's the countdown timer?
This errand is beneath me! I heard you the first
Do
time.
not tell me I have broken
This
it
errand is beneath me.
by doing the rush.
grant
If I've broken the game,
chaos gods.
I'm going to be very upset.
I am here to lead you.
It happens. If I wait here for 8 minutes, am I still going to
Us with your
get the victory?
Show me the enemy.
I am not your
The last thing I want is to wait for 8 minutes and then just I don't have. Oh, it will end. Yeah. Okay. Probably. Oh God. Right. Well.
Minutes until take and hold
Yeah.
victory.
It's now saying 6 minutes. Okay.
we serve.
Oh, there's some builder scarabs though. They seem to be wasting all their resources on trying to build
Why aren't we killing it?
points, or obelisks.
What is your wish? Great one.
I wish, like, if you had more of the critical locations, like, it would work kind of similar to the way that Domination in Unreal Tournament did, where the countdown timer will go faster. But, hey-oh. Let's get some Hell Talons. I'll never actually use them, so might as well at least, you know, get them out.
I'm here to lead you.
Soar on wings of fire!
Show me.
Do all that, might as
5
well.
minutes until take and
5
hold
minutes
victory.
until take and hold victory. Gotta love a game that breaks like this. Although it's... I suppose it's better than, like... I don't know, Bethesda games. Bethesda games just break if you so much as look at it funny. Ah. I swear flying units used to use the pathing of land units as well. Like they would follow those sort of... Must be remembering that wrong. I don't know. So while we wait, how's everyone doing?
4 minutes until take and hold victory.
I mean, all we've got to do now is just pretty much have a chat. There's really much else to do.
We shall strike them from the skies!
Oh, yes, I'm doing alright. I mean,
We shall strike them from the skies!
it's...
Why aren't we killing it?
I don't know. I mean,
This errand is
not much has really changed for me, because I'm counted as an essential worker. But,
What do you
'cause, I mean, I work in, like, IT, so... And the customers that we have, obviously I'm not allowed to say who they are, but the customers that I have or my company has, are still open, so we're still open as well, sort of thing. But, I don't know, it's all
3 minutes until taken hold victory.
just business as usual. Except with more plague going around. So I suppose it's kind of fitting that we're playing Nergal, mostly. But, hey-ho.
How can I serve
Maybe the way to beat coronavirus is to go into the warp and kick Nergal in the teeth.
the master?
And of course, that's when the stream decides to go down. When I stop, whatever. Yeah, right.
You want that worthless
I wonder if I can get all the. No, don't thank Nergal. We want it gone. No, it's I mean, I suppose it could be worse.
We're here for the dark gods.
You could have Slanesh. I mean,
We serve.
I think there was like in the 40k lore, there was like
2 minutes until taken
there was a
hold
time
victory.
where there was a warp storm that appeared directly above Terra, and absolutely everything went to shit very quickly. It went to hell in a handbasket, as they say.
Our
Like,
is assured.
there were mass murders, like women would get dragged off, and it's all very dark. And then there were all the suicides once the warp storm was gone, and yeah, everyone realised what they'd done.
We will control this entire
Yeah, it was a bit mad.
point at a
Because I mean, the Adeptus Arbites, is it? I think so. But yeah, they're like the police force, essentially. And they had to try and keep order while trying to not go mad themselves. I mean, Terror itself isn't really set up
Hold victory.
to be able to sustain itself.
We're here for the
It's
dark gods.
kind of like it's dependent on all its surrounding systems for things like food and, well, just anything really. Except power, I imagine. But yeah, it wasn't that the Warhammer lore gets very dark.
30
Like,
seconds
really,
until
really dark.
taken hold victory.
I mean, just look at the Dark Eldar. It's like ridiculous. But
How can I serve?
hey, that's why I prefer to focus more on the light-hearted stuff. Not that there is much light-hearted stuff in Warhammer. I mean, there is only war. That's the tagline. But hey, speaking of Warhammer lore, there's a part 5 of Astartes came out recently. I don't know what the freaking hell's going on, but I don't know. It was entertaining nonetheless, even if it is about Space Marines. Pfft, bloody loyalists. I mean, the way I interpret it, it's a warp sphere. Yeah, the way I interpret it is it was either something to do with the Catan, or it was warp shenanigans. But that pretty much says warp shenanigans, given you've just said that. Right, so is it worth reinforcing? I mean, how much of the... We've got 2 more missions yet. We've got the horrors, and then we got the... And then we got the obliterators. Maybe a 3rd if the Necrons attack us. I kind of hope they do, because I want some defensive war gear, but... Well, I say defensive war gear. I want some defense missions, so I can get war gear. If they attack here, is it still a take and hold map? What does the Necron Lord have with him? It's two warriors and a scarab. Build a scarab. Let's reinforce with a Chaos Temple. Just to make things a little bit easier. And they didn't actually attack. Okay. I could just go straight for the Necron Stronghold. I'm not going to do that. But. Troop recovery. Troop and vehicle emergency teleportation devices allow some damage or isolated force to be recovered after the battle. Some honor guard and garrison units will be recovered. That could actually be quite useful for saving money. But... Alright, let's go after the Eldar. The Eldar are probably going to be quite annoying. But nevertheless, it's only defense 3. They don't seem to be putting up much of a fight. They've not reinforced any of their provinces, so screw it. I think the only above defense 5 mission we've played so far is the Stronghold. Right. Which mission is this? This is the one with the relic in the center. Alright. No, not that. Is it worth it doing that? I have 3. There we go. Eldar should be better than D. Yeah, because at the end of the day, they're not going to be breaking my morale every 13 seconds. But they're still irritating. Just purely down to their invisible stuff. Thankfully, our Chaos Lord should be able to deal with that relatively effectively. Go get that. Probably watch the rest of this. Yeah, that's fine, don't worry. I'm probably going to call this the last mission. Maybe the next one, we'll see. It's, Yep. Do hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you around. It's, This is the longest stream I've ever done, I've just noticed. Normally I go up to 2 hours.
We will build it for you. Anything for the great powers.
Hey-ho. Right. Let's go for plasma. And missing host.
This is the last time. Why should I?
You should, because I told you to.
Great one.
Right. If we can get most of this side of the field captured, then then I'll start making a move on their base.
Great powers. Thank you. Thank you, Master.
It's relatively easy to just rush every enemy, but I don't know. If they've only got one base, I'm not that concerned. Fortified. I do not actually get tier 1. Oops. Okie dokie.
Whatever you desire.
So what are you doing?
I tried to do your will.
Go there.
My life is forfeit. But of course, Master.
Alright. Grab that. You two start heading up there. You head up there as well. Excellent.
Bless us, Great One. We serve.
Oh, they're capturing the relic. We do not want that. I mean, you say it's your old foe. I mean, is it really? I mean, I know the Eldar and you have a history, but... okay, they've got a support platform there. I think I know how to deal with that. Auto cannons! Fire! Yep, that dealt with that. That was pathetic. Okay. Yeah, appears that they've not really got much. They've got 2 aspect portals. Interesting. Appear to be going for a very heavy focus on infantry. Is that an Archon that's coming out there? Because I hope it's not. Pop. I can't even get that because I need a Chaos Armory. Alright, where are my builders?
Bless us, great one. We will build it for you.
I guess we'll just deep strike a lot of raptors into their base, just to be annoying.
Why aren't we killing it?
Okay.
I can feel the maggots coursing through me.
Okay.
My life is forfeit.
Raptors ready to kill.
We will
Grab
build
that.
it for you.
Or reinforce that, should I say. I swear I had 3 builders. Yes, there's one down there.
Thank you.
Boop.
Thank you, Master.
And apparently I just randomly disconnected from the chat room. That's always a concern. That means my internet might start to be going. Let's hope not. Because that would be kind of annoying if it was. So, those have the exact same amount of hit points. Ooh, he's flying across. Come on, blow it up. Or not. Leave it with 13 HP and that works too. You disappoint me. You have to file a report. It says you're... Actually, it's now down to 11. Okay, so clearly there's a warp gate around somewhere. It's probably up there. Well, I say that. It might be over there, and they just wander around this way. Who knows? Right.
We shall strike them from the skies. Meeting resistance.
You say... Did they say eating resistance or meeting resistance? I'm pretty sure it's meeting, but it sounds like eating. Right. So, where is that base? Here it is. Oh. They're wandering off. Oh, and there's another weapon assembly there. Wonderful. God, even the raptors are dealing with that really quickly. Unless my... Oh, it might be the corn berserkers, actually. Yeah, we're just destroying their entire base. There's, like, nothing they can do.
Whatever you desire.
I don't know why I'm researching plasma pistols. It's a tad redundant, but hey-ho. Go! Raptors away! That's it. Chainsawed the building. I mean, hitting Wraithbone with a chainsaw doesn't sound like it would actually do any good, but meh, details. There we go. Annihilated enemy. That was easy. Keep in mind, this is on hard. It's doing that thing again where it keeps disconnecting from chat. I wonder if there's something wrong. Internet-wise. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to do. Ah, the Necrons actually moved into there. They didn't actually come and attack that webway gate. I thought they were going to, but clearly not. Right, so let's attack that. Single large base. And that's 450. I don't really think I need it. Let's save up for the obliterators. God, this is nearly 3 hours in length. Definitely longest stream I've ever done.
Take me to them.
Right.
that I may
Get a move on. Let's rush him. Well, I say let's rush them, but my raptors seem to be getting stuck on the
Thank you, Master.
on the Havoc models.
What do you want?
Okay.
We are chaos.
So,
Chaos is strong. Favor us with your
what exactly? Oh dear.
We are chaos. Chaos is strong.
I need to worship Corn.
The Eldar are near.
Will that disable the... Which is the one that doesn't like Nergal? This allows Nergal specific units and abilities. So, I'm guessing that will stop them from using the plague grenades and things like that.
Victory is inevitable.
You say victory is inevitable, and you know, I'm half tempted to actually agree with you on this one.
I am here to lead.
Because, well, quite frankly, we have the overwhelming advantage.
In return,
Like, it couldn't be more overwhelming if we just, you know,
we will serve
overwhelm them, like we were the Tyranids or something. Clearly, we are the biggest threat in this universe. Ooh, there's some Grim Reapers? Dark Reapers. Oh, this is where the golfing starts kicking in, isn't it? Please pop that aspect portal before something comes out of it that I don't like. Yes, Storm Guardians versus Raptors. This was an inevitable outcome.
anything for the great powers. Victory.
The
Yes,
usual
we will
stuff.
work faster. Bless us, great one. Grant us
Let
the gifts of the
down,
chaos
send
gods,
them
great
out.
one. Grant us the gifts of the
You can go to
chaos
that.
gods, great one. We captured it for
Okay, right. I
Bless us,
really do
great
need
one.
to. I'm wondering if. Oh, the links I got that. Go stop it, please. Stop it urgently. The last thing I needed is an Archon coming out. Not an Archon. That's the Dark Eldar. The Autarch. That's the one. And
anything
grab
for the
that.
great powers.
Can't do that though.
We're here for the dark gods.
You go down there. Now, I'm guessing because this is a smaller map and I rush them a lot faster, they haven't really had time to get down anything else. That's correct. I'm certainly not complaining. Right, I think Obliterator's earned. Excellent. Reinforce. Nope, not reinforce. Commander, there we go. 650 for them. Jesus. I can get both. Okay, so that is going to be the stream for today. It's going quite well, I'd say. I'm certainly enjoying this. I'll definitely come back to it probably next time I stream, depending on when I next stream. So, if you are watching live, thank you very much for watching. Do be sure to follow along for any further streams. There's a Discord you can check out as well if you wish. I do post notifications there. And yep, it worked today. Perfect. Why is my chat not showing up? It's weird. I'm gonna have to try and fix that because that's just odd. But yes, if you are watching this as a VOD on YouTube, then do be sure to head over to my Twitch to follow along, and obviously any further streams you will be notified. Do be sure to leave a like and all the YouTubey stuff that they ask you to do, and subscribe, etc, etc. And until next time, I've been Caldaris. Goodbye.